So today we're going to be showing you some amazing fan moments from your career, as well as online content your fans have made about you, and get your reactions to them.
Cool, fun.
You can go ahead and put your headphones on.
All right. I wear mine a little differently because of my hair. I remember this. I'm such a dork. I saw her on Twitter. There was like a Twitter campaign that everybody was getting together and retweeting and forwarding and sending and everything else you do. And I saw it, and she's so sweet, and her whole dream was to sing, and I just thought, I can't even imagine being a little girl at a concert with someone I love and them singling me out. And she's got no ears, it's super loud, the sound in an arena is crazy echoey. She nailed it. And I was like, she's just gonna sing the whole song. I was like, then do I skip the song? Because we were supposed to play it next. Maybe I don't wanna follow her. My fans and people that come to our shows, there's walks of every life. People are really supportive and kind, and it's pretty rad to watch. I just couldn't imagine being that together at that age. That's a lot. I mean, I think I was 9 when I had my first show, and it was 1,500 people, and that was a lot for me. So this 16,000 people, she handled it, and she sounded great. And I was like, wow, you're really good, and you're really brave. It was a sweet moment.
Here's that fan's reaction.
Hi, Pink. When you let me sing with you at your concert in Vancouver.
Have you seen this?
No, I've never seen this.
My life. You told me to never stop, and that inspired me to write my own music. Since then, I've written a song called Because I'm a Girl, which is all about female empowerment and girl power. I love you so much, and you are perfect to me.
Girls are so rad. Aren't girls rad? She's so grown up. She's talking about female empowerment. It's her thing. Like, she's going after it, and she's not afraid, and I love it. She's got it together. She believes in herself. You have to believe in yourself to stand up and take a microphone from somebody and start wailing. She's got the one eyebrow. Kids are the best. That makes me happy because Willow, the reason I picked Walk Me Home as the first single is because I would drive her home from school blasting it, and she would just scream it out the back window.
I absolutely love Pink. I've always loved her. She's very individual. I love that she's different and she doesn't care what anybody thinks about her, and that she has so much confidence.
I do care.
Video. It's amazing. It is one of the
love her
most amazing
accent.
videos I've ever seen. She's got some
Thank
yellows,
you.
blues and pinks on her face, and I want to do that
Yes,
today.
I do.
First. Oh.
No way! I love this. I wish I was good at this.
It's totally insane.
She looks like she's ready for
Yeah,
Coachella.
I really like it.
Actually, what happened in the video was they were just throwing powder and we were dancing through it. So it got in my throat. It was lethal, but it looked good.
The singer Pink, I love her hair, so I'd love something like that.
Did she just say she loves my hair?
Oh, we're gonna see what we can create.
She's not gonna change her hair, is she? Her hair's the best.
I did this by curling them upwards.
Did she shave her? I wanna smack her.
I was actually really impressed with how it turned out. I loved the look and uniformity on all the sides. The final result.
It's beautiful, but I think her hair looked better before.
I love that so much. Oh my gosh.
That color is for serious.
Did you ever think that you would become so iconic and people would want to kind of replicate your look?
Not at all. Quite the opposite. I mean, I like wild. I like having colored hair and piercings and tattoos, and I've always been that way since I was very, very young, but I mean, that's just, I think it's a state of mind that makes you want to be like that. And I think it's the same for all these people. I think we're chasing an idea instead of a certain look. And the idea is that. Oh, Calvin. This is one of my favorite stories ever. This mom had tweeted at me and said, I know you're not gonna read this, but I'm here with my son, Calvin. We're in the wheelchair section. He has Down syndrome. He, I think at the time, was 9 years old, and he just beat cancer. And so we're here to celebrate you. It's been so many years and I can't not cry. I get in this harness, this 360 harness, and I fly around the arena. And I knew that my first stop is above the wheelchair section, all the way in the back of the arena. And so I said, just out of nowhere, I didn't know if I'd see him or what, but I said, "I'm coming for you, Calvin." And I went and I flew and I stopped and I looked down and this woman was standing up, looking up at me, seated next to a kid in a wheelchair, and she was going, "That's Calvin!" And I was like, "Oh my God, hi, Calvin!" And I'm crying in the air, tearing all over everybody. And she's crying and he's waving, he's so happy. It just was the most amazing feeling I've ever had in my life. And then I saw on Twitter this tour over the summer, "Hey, we're back." And he's 15 now. And so I saw it on Twitter, "Just wanted to let you know we're in the house tonight." And so I said, I ran outside my dressing room and I was like, "Everybody, find Calvin!" They found him and they brought him and his mom and his grandmom back by the time we were getting ready for prayer right before the show. And I finally got to meet him. And he was so happy. And his grandmother was in absolute shock. Most importantly, I got to hold his mom for like 5 minutes in one of the best hugs I'll ever get in my life. And that is what it's all about. Did my human rights project around pink, women's rights. That's awesome. I mean, it's a total honor. It's incredible. Well, I'm far from perfect and I'm far from fully fleshed out in my ideals, but I guess it just means that fighting for who you are and what you believe in makes it worth it, and other people pick up on it and are inspired by it, and it's freaking awesome. Because I've had those women in my life that I look up to. It's much more positive than anyone would have ever thought for me. I think people just thought I was a little dick. And now here we are. Being a dick pays off sometimes, doesn't it, world? My sister just did a thing. She has been a fan of pink since day one and finally made a decision. She loves it and so do I. Hashtag pink, hashtag beautiful trauma, hashtag tattoo, hashtag fandom, hashtag just give me a reason. I'm not broken, just bent. Beautiful trauma. That's awesome. I love it. I mean, it's permanent and it's always lyrics mostly. I always wanted to be a poet, so to think that words from my experience have meant something to somebody else's experience, it's pretty unexplainable. Aw, one of the youngest fans at the Pink concert tonight in Portland. At 25 weeks, 6 days, Miss Jacqueline danced all night and didn't push on my bladder so I could enjoy the show. Aw, that's fun. I see babies sometimes at shows and it freaks me out. I simultaneously want to have it and hold it and maybe make it go home so its ears don't get blown out.
So you also have a lot of fans who are very artistically inclined.
I do.
So we're gonna show you some of that now.
All right. Ooh, that's gorgeous. That's really beautiful. Let's see what it is. Does it say what watercolor? I knew it. That's cool. That's really pretty. Oh, what is that? Is that a cake? How the hell did they do that? Voodoo Donut made a cupcake out of me and I didn't get it? This is a bunch of bullshit. Wow, that's really great. That's an incredible pencil drawing. I make those faces. That's great.
So how does it feel to have fans who will take the time to create these incredible pieces surrounding you?
I mean, again, it's the same feeling. It's just gratitude. Because you know you maybe affected their life in some way. And I remember all the artists that did that for me, so. And also it makes me feel jealous because I can't even draw a frog on a skateboard.
All right, so you can take your headphones off now. And I'm just gonna ask you a few kind of wrap-up questions. What would you like to say to all of your fans, some of whom will take the time to create incredible content and reach out to you in the way that they do?
I don't even know how to put it into words. I'm always blown away by the connection that we have and the outpouring of love and the creativity based around it and the loyalty and how you guys stick up for me. And I love getting a chance to see your faces and know what's going on with you.
The relationship that you have with your fans, it seems to be so unique and that they're very open and vulnerable with you.
Yeah.
What do you think it is about you or your music that brings this out in them?
I think that all people want to be loved and they want to love, and I think all we crave is connection. So when you see a person in the world living their truth and unapologetically, just being who they are and speaking their truth, and you can relate to it, and we're all going through the same stuff. So I think that's what pulls it out of, I think that's the connection. I think there's so much bullshit in the world that it's refreshing when you see a like-minded soul. Thank you to FPE for having me. This was really fun and I cried. Thanks a lot for that. I have a new album coming out called Hurts to Be Human, which it does, but not all the time, on April 26th, and I hope you love it as much as I do.